Hello, welcome to The Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. My name is Laura, and this is going to be a mid-July general forecast for the sign of Capricorn. This is for my Capricorn suns, moons, and risings, and those on the cusp of Capricorn. Today I'm going to be using the Charmin Castelli Tarot deck and the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle. This was the first deck I started reading tarot with, and I thought to bring it back this month for the mid-month readings in commemoration of our 1 year anniversary on YouTube. It was a year ago this month that I started doing tarot for all of y'all on YouTube. Prior to that, I have been reading tarot for myself and for friends for about 10 years. So I started sharing my tarot readings for those of you who are interested on YouTube approximately the middle of July last year. So I wanted to bring back this deck. It is a great beginner's deck based on the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. Julia Sherman-Burke is the author and Giovanni Caselli is the illustrator. So great beginner's tarot deck for those of you who are interested in reading tarot and are interested in a beginner's deck. Also, for the oracle message at the end of your reading, I'm going to be pulling a message from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed, and she's fantastic. This is a very accurate deck. I use it in my private readings and personal readings frequently, and I highly recommend it for those of you who are interested in an intuitive and accurate oracle message, oracle deck. So let's get started with shuffling your cards. They are already pre-shuffled and sorted, and so I'm going to continue shuffling on camera. And ask Spirit for the messages and energies for the sign of Capricorn for their mid-month general reading. What does Capricorn need to know? Now, this reading is a general reading and will not resonate with everyone. For the most accurate reading with the most accurate outcome, I do recommend coming and getting a private reading. This is for my Capricorn suns, moons, and risings, and those on the cusp. This reading will cover the energies of the past, present, and future. The present being the moment that you view this reading. Now, if you don't care to watch me shuffle the cards, I totally understand. You can go ahead and fast forward it to the reading. But I always shuffle on camera. Spirit, what are the messages that you have for the sign of Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know for their mid-month reading? Those didn't want to mix. Let's try again. Spirit, what are the messages and energies that you have for my Capricorns? This is for my Capricorn suns, moons, and risings, and those on the cusp. So we're going to move from the past to the future. The first row will represent your recent past. We have the Devil, the Five of Cups, the Empress, and the Page of Pentacles reversed, clarified by the Tower in reverse. Going into the present, you have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Magician reversed, Death, and the Three of Wands. Going into the future, we have the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Wands reversed, clarified by Temperance. Your outcome for the month of July is the Queen of Wands in reverse, with the Three of Cups in reverse. Alright, Capricorn, if you'd like to continue watching this general reading, as this is a preview, I would invite you to join me over on Patreon. There, for a $1, a minimum of $1 pledge, you get all 12 of my general monthly readings plus the love forecast that I do every month ad-free, and you become a super supporter of my channel, which helps ensures that I can continue to read tarot full-time, as it is my full-time occupation and the love of my life right now. So I'd really love to see you over there. There's no obligation. I totally understand if that's not reasonable or you have issues against doing that. But I do offer these 12 general monthly readings over on Patreon for those of you that are interested. I put the previews out on YouTube so you can see what my general monthly readings look like. So you have an idea of what the format is. But for the rest of the reading, I do encourage you to join me over on Patreon. That's where I'm going to be showcasing. I have other content that I'm working on, social media and stuff like that at different pledge levels. So if you're interested in joining me over on Instagram or Facebook community, or seeing what I'm doing in terms of, I have other projects going on in terms of designing a tarot deck, you can go over there and check that out. So I hope to see you over there, and if not, I totally get it. And thank you for watching. Okay, Capricorn, let's start looking at your cards here. You have the Devil in the recent past. This is about 1 to 2 weeks past. In the past, we have the Five of Cups, the Empress, the Page of Pentacles reversed, with the Tower in reverse. One thing I noticed is that you have like at least 1 or 2 major arcana each week coming up, or this month. So it's been a pretty heavy month for you guys, I would say, in terms of the energies that I'm picking up here. When I say heavy, I mean fairly serious. Fairly serious. So the Devil in the recent past. So the Devil can represent something that you do that you don't really have control over. It can be a thought pattern or a behavior that you find yourself overcome with, like negative energy, all of a sudden doing things that you know that you shouldn't be doing. It can represent addictive behaviors, a codependent relationship, anger issues, really anything that you would perceive to be negative in your life. So the Devil comes up in your recent past, and this really tells me that there's been some negative energy that you've sort of felt helpless against. Also, there's a sense of being chained to that behavior, whatever that is. If it's an addiction, you almost feel powerless against it. Also, we have the Five of Cups. So it looks as though there's been some loss for you. Now, I don't have both of the cards next to each other, but it can represent someone that has passed, that you're mourning the loss of. But it can also just represent that you are going through a grieving process. You may have recently I'm just focused on the water here. I do sense that there's been some sadness for you, Capricorn. I do feel like for some of you, tears have been shed. But there's also, you weren't able to look at the good things that you had going. I feel like you were, you kind of got into a negative rut there for a little while. But the good news is that you have the Empress looking directly at you, and she's offering you the abundance in your life. She's offering you, if this is a mother figure, or someone or a woman in your life, or even your own energy, she's offering you the abundance of food, nurturance, protection, and love. And she's here to say that, you know, despite this negative energy you have in your past here, she wants to make all of that right. And she does so by noticing that the universe provides at exactly the right time. You need only ask. I'm really focused on the food here. It looks as though you just have you have an abundance of things going on in your life right now. It's just that you were in a place where it was really hard for you to see them. But the clouds kind of clear up. I see like in the distance this beautiful blue sky with the waterfall, which, you know, those clouds have passed by now, I think. And then we have the page in reverse. I do feel like this is your energy, the earth sign here with the tower in reverse. It can be that there was an upset in a relationship recently. Whenever I see the tower in reverse, there's a little bit of a warning. It's a warning to shake up your life a little bit. If things have gotten a little too stagnant, if you've been feeling stuck in a rut, either financially or with this new project you've started, this can be an investment that you made recently, or a younger person in your life. And this is saying that there's a warning here for you that don't become complacent. Don't, the rabbit is also calling out to me. Don't let an opportunity slip by, okay? And fear, don't be afraid of taking a new step forward or investing in something new. It can be that one of your investments has fallen through. Like I'm getting a stock market investment here for some of you who are investing in the stock market. But I have much stronger faith in the Empress here. She says that she's looking directly at your sadness. And she's saying that you have everything you need, okay? You will not be without. Okay, so positive message there for you, Capricorn. And going into your present situation, we start off with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Magician reversed, Death, and the Three of Wands. So the first thing I want to pull out is the Death card. In the middle of your reading here, and plop in the middle of July. This is a very big change for you. I'm getting transition. Some of you have left a job behind or have moved. And this marks the beginning of that new journey. I'm focused on the rising sun here. I think of this as a sunrise. And yes, there's a lot of carnage in the background here, but this is a new era for you. And it begins in the middle of July. I'm also focused on the Three of Wands here. And this speaks of new opportunities. You may actually be looking to relocate or make future plans. For those of you who are nearing retirement or who are looking to buy a house in a new place or to move, this is you sort of setting your sights on the future. It's saying what's next. You've crossed the threshold of a new era here. Death means transformation. Not physical death, but literally stepping into a new life. Okay, so leaving your old life behind and stepping into a new phase. That's really what I'm seeing here. Now, to get back to the Nine of Pentacles reversed and the Magician reversed, there's a warning here again with the Nine in reversed. Something, you're emotionally dependent or financially dependent on someone or something. It's almost like there's a crutch that you bear. A crutch, again, the rabbit is calling out to me here. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to stand on your own. Don't be scared to... You have quite a lot around you. If there's anything missing from your life, it's a feeling of independence, a feeling of freedom, a feeling of, yes, I can do this on my own. I have everything I need to make this next step. And with the Magician reversed, either it's not the right time or there's an energy of someone around you who is not using their power for their highest good. If this is you, it's saying that you're not making use of all of your talents. There's more that you can be doing to develop your skills. It's saying that you have everything that you need, but you're maybe not looking to manifest. You're not bringing all of your talents and all of your skills down to the earthly plane. So you may be wasting something, wasting some talent, wasting some resource, misusing your power somehow. So look into that. But death is here, and death talks about transformation. So, you know, whether you're ready or not, there is a new phase here for you. And it talks about the future. It talks about what's next. And you really have your sights set on that new future here. Going into the future, we have the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Is it really dark? Is this really dark for you? Let me see if I can lighten it up. The Two of Pentacles, I said that already. The Hierophant and the Knight of Wands reversed with Temperance. I have to laugh because with this combination, I feel this is also either your energy or the energy of a fire sign. Temperance kind of comes in and says, dude, you need to chill out. You know, temperance is always about patience. Be patient, be calm, chill out. The angel is trying to mix two things together, oil and water, or it's like alchemy here. And so also I'm looking at the rainbow, which is like after the rain, after the storms comes the rainbow. So it is a good harbinger, but it's also saying that don't be too hasty. Someone in your life, if this is a fire sign, is literally on their head here. This can be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. I'm getting an Aries. This person, actually, I'm getting this as an Aries or Sagittarius in your life, a knight. If you have a rising sign and a fire sign, this could also represent your energy. But I see this as a very, he's funny. He has a lot of humor and can be a little impulsive, but it seems like this person is healing. This person is healing. This person is interested in doing the necessary work. They want to be patient. They're trying to be patient. They're trying to learn. They're trying their best. I see travel for you this next coming week. Definitely with this combination here of the Chariot and the Two of Pentacles. Travel and change and juggling work and play. But there's a playful energy here. Certainly a lot of momentum for you. The sense that your ships are coming and going. But also that things can be in the air for you, but you're having a good time. Also, if you're in a committed relationship, you have the Hierophant. So this does signify commitment, spiritual values, morals, conformity. You may actually, he also says just to do the right thing. He's pointing up at the Death card, which talks about transformation. And also I'm getting knowledge. The more you know here, the better off you're going to be. Also, this talks about doing things by the book. I'm also getting instructions, like you're reading instructions for how to do something, or you're reading about some new philosophy. Perhaps some of you are getting into a religion or philosophy, or knowledge is key here for you. Knowledge is key, especially when it comes to your own healing or that of someone else around you. This fire sign energy comes up strongly for me at the end of July for you. Now, I can interpret this as the same person because in your outcome you have the Queen of Wands reversed. But she's clarified. So actually what I'm getting here is that some of you that are watching this have a Capricorn moon or rising, and you are actually a fire sign. Some of you are on the cusp of Capricorn and Sagittarius, or have an Aries or Sagittarius moon or rising sign. And then this is your energy. So I do see you balancing your energy. I do see you healing. This is a nice combination with the Hierophant here and Temperance. Now your outcome is the Queen of Wands reversed. I do feel like this is your energy. If anything comes up for you, you may be having some issues with a group of friends. You may be at a social gathering where it's like there's a party or something, or some social gathering, and there's people gossiping or backstabbing, or you feel left out in some way. But also be careful that your loneliness and friendships isn't due to your attitude. Some of you are lonely in friendships or lonely in a group of friends because of your personality, because of your attitude. It could be that, for example, you have anger issues. It could be that you are dramatic about things, or are loud or gossiping, or there's someone in your life who is like this, who's like the center of attention, but then when it's your turn to kind of include other people, that may be difficult. This could also represent a woman or a man around you who is like this, who is there are issues in either a love triangle or in a group of friends, okay? But overall, I don't see anything major here, just that you may be at a social, you may be having some issues with a group of friends, or feeling lonely, or wanting more in terms of your social life, okay? I'm going to look at your oracle message. Help guide Capricorn on their highest spiritual path in life and in love. Okay, I love this rainbow prince, compensation, perseverance. We also have the rainbow here in the Temperance card. Perhaps rainbows will be symbolic for you this month in some way. There's another message that I'm getting. Rainbows obviously come after the rain, and there are a lot of positive messages here and angelic messages. So let's take a look. That's card 26. When the Rainbow Prince appears as your ally, he reminds you about the law of compensation and the law of receiving. After the rainstorm you've endured on your journey, the Rainbow Prince brings you a pot of gold, which is the result of your using all the elements of your inner light and reaching into the sky until you touch the material realm from one end to the other. This isn't always an easy process, and hard work must be rewarded by compensation. When you align yourself with the energy of giving the highest value, your compensation is inherent in the act itself. But the message here is more than that. The Rainbow Prince says to keep your sights on the sky after the rainstorms that may have upset your life. Follow your bliss to the pot of gold waiting for you. Perseverance pays off, and your reward will be greater than you can even imagine. So I do see this message resonating. I see it with the Hierophant pointing up here to the Death card, and also with this rainbow at the end of your reading with Temperance. Keep your eyes at the sky. Keep your eyes forward in the future. Whatever you've endured in the past, history does not always repeat itself and will not repeat itself. You've been through quite a lot, Capricorn, and you work very hard. You put a lot of value into your work, and you will be compensated for that. So now is the time to look for that pot of gold at the end of your rainbow, because I do see a rainbow coming for you, especially at the end of July. So you have a lot to look forward to, and it may actually just come in the form of compensation. So whatever that means to you, whether it's money, whether it's a sweet reward, a vacation, or some time alone with your significant other, or just some time off, you will be compensated for your hard work. So just keep your eyes set on the sky and look for that rainbow. So I'm getting a little choked up just because we had a beautiful rainbow here in Chicago yesterday. It was a double rainbow over the entire city. So those of you who do live in the Midwest know that we can get some really bad weather sometimes, and I always think of it as a sign, either from God or from whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, that after the rainstorms comes the peace and the healing. So I hope that that does come to you this month, and I want to thank you for watching. Many blessings to you. Love and light.